you are joining us today, you're interested in learning about this amazing career path of being a life coach, let me tell you, we've got you here today. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Stephanie Griffin. I am the director here at the Life Coach School.
Hi, my name is Reese Morris. I'm one of the certification instructors, and I'm really excited to talk to you about this potential goal for yourself.
Sarah, you want to introduce yourself?
I am an instructor in the certification program. It is a huge honor. I love being in everything about coaching, teaching it, practicing it, doing it, evaluating it, all of it. That's what gets me out of bed in the morning. So thank you for being here, and I'm so pleased to be here.
I'm Jen Hatch, and I'm also an instructor in our coach certification program. I agree, it's such an honor to be doing this because I love this work so much.
I had been a stay-at-home mom for 14 years, and I was mulling around a lot of different ideas for what was going to be the next thing for me. I so vividly remember trying to decide if becoming a life coach was the right goal for me. I really thought about what I would tell that version of myself 3 years ago when she was obsessing over whether this was the right goal for me. If she wants to set the right goals, she has to understand the purpose of goal setting. The idea is that reaching the goal is what's going to make you happy. But of course, now that I've gone through the process of becoming a life coach and studying all of the tools that we teach here, now I know that that's not really how happiness works. It really does come from the narrative inside our own heads. It comes from what you choose to believe about yourself, your abilities, your life, your situation. And here's what I want to tell you. The goal itself is not the point. The goal is the tool. The right goal is how you curate the life that you really want. When you're setting goals, you're deciding on purpose. What do I want my life to look like? How do I want to spend my time? What do I value? And how can I put more of that out into the world? How would becoming a life coach get you closer to the vision of your life that you really want? Really, it comes down to, is becoming a life coach the tool that you want to use to grow as a human being and to create that life that you really want?
Our brain's job when we set a goal, like Reese talked about, is to give us all the reasons why this is a terrible idea. Your brain will think of all the reasons why it's too late, I'm too old, I don't have enough time, all the things that Reese kind of got us primed to think about. And it's really important that we hear our brain out because we need to know what the obstacles are because they are useful to us. Obstacles become the points on the map that take us in the direction of our goals if we learn to think about them in a way that is helpful. How we think about the obstacle is going to produce a feeling for us, and feelings fuel our action. My definition of an obstacle is an opportunity masquerading as an obstruction. That creates a different kind of energy, and it inspires the kind of action that we want to be taking. That's just one example of the many ways in which embracing the discomfort of things in our way actually serves us, not only in just becoming more of the person we want to be, but in creating the ability to help other people see their obstacles as opportunities.
We've already talked about the brain, and one thing that the brain doesn't like is change. And so many people start to live their lives at the effect of unconscious decisions. So think about where you live or what job you have or anything else in your life that you're deciding to do, but you don't even recognize that you're making those decisions every day because you're just living in default. But when we want to make our lives bigger, we do have to take that risk a little bit. So what happens is we hear about something like coach certification and it sounds so amazing and we know we want that in our life. And then when we go to the enrollment page or we go to sign up, we have all the doubt that comes up and all that fear that comes up that we've been talking about today. And so instantly our brain tells us this must be the wrong decision. It must not be the right time. But what happens when we stay there is our lives start getting smaller. Instead of using our energy to start creating the life that we want and start creating the results that we do want for making a decision. I want you to imagine right now, if you take away all the fear and all the doubt, and you could see into a crystal ball and knew that no matter what decision you made, whether it was signing up or not signing up, your life would be incredible and amazing either way, and you could see it, what would you choose? For me, it was for sure to sign up. If I knew my life was going to be amazing either way, I wanted to sign up. I wanted growth for myself. I wanted to make my life bigger, and I wanted to help other people do the same. Here's where you get to decide though. Decisions create power in our lives. They create the power to have us get the results that we most want. The decision of whether or not to join the life coach school will be such an incredible decision for you, but it will only be the first one. You're going to keep making decisions on creating this life that you want. And when you get good at decision making and you stop using and wasting your energy in indecision, you'll start making the decisions that you want most in your life and help you create a conscious and deliberate life, really the life of your dreams.
Sometimes staying in indecision, it's still making a decision. You've just decided to stay there and to not move forward. And so one of the things that I feel was such an important lesson that I learned, even in my journey of becoming a life coach, was getting comfortable being uncomfortable. And one of the things that I have started to embrace as my journey of being a life coach was I actually look forward to that little bit of that feeling because it means that I am learning. I'm learning and I'm growing and I'm allowing myself to be a better version of myself so I can experience new things that I was afraid to do before. So the coach certification program, this session that we are kicking off in July is actually going to be a 3-month session. So you're going to meet in a small group 2 times a week with the same small group, and your classes are going to be dripped out each week so that you have time to consume everything that we provide to you. You're also going to have an opportunity to attend Practicum Calls. These Practicum Calls are where you get real-time feedback from your peers and your instructors. And this is one of those opportunities that allows you to lean into that fear and lean into that discomfort and really grow. And it is amazing to get that feedback. One of the most amazing benefits that's also included when you enroll is you get self-coaching scholars included with the price of this program for a whole year. So even though the coach certification part of it is 3 months, you're actually going to have access to self-coaching scholars for a total of 1 year. So amazing because we have such amazing content in there to help just elevate your experience. So everything that you will learn in this program is immediately applicable, not only in being able to coach others and help live their lives, but you will also find that you will have benefits in your own life as well. But the most important thing is just to decide, right? You get the opportunity to decide if this is the right school for you, if this is the right career for you. It's your decision, it's your choice, and we are here and welcome you. If you decide that you want to join us along in this journey, you will go to thelifecoachschool.com/certification. If you have any questions that we did not get to answer during this call, please email the team at thelifecoachschool.com. It's our honor to be here with you, and we will see you inside the certification program. Thank you again.